Got a new inflation print, and it's kind of a little high. Coming up on the jog. Hi folks, Alex Klingelhoeffer here, Exencial Wealth Advisors. It is 10:15 here in the middle part of the country on Thursday. It is February 16th, 2023. Here's your morning jog around the economic headlines of the world. I want to start off with some new PPI data. Wholesale prices 0.7% up in January. Remember, we had CPI come in kind of in line earlier on in the week. Listen, we continue to have inflation that is coming down, but doing so at a lower rate than the Fed would like. It's interesting, Wall Street really took away every single one of their rate cut assumptions in like 2 weeks, over the last 2 weeks. Remember, we were going to see rates peak here in the early part of the year around 5%, and then we were going to cut when the economy slows down at the end of the year. Now, just about everything in the future interest rate curve is pricing those 5% rates to stay and no cuts to appear. That's a good thing. Ultimately, we have something like 2% Q1 GDP growth on a real basis, not just inflation adjusted. That is fantastic. We're actually seeing an economy growing without external stimulus. That is a good thing, folks, right? I started to be the bearer of good news almost every day. We're just keep seeing good data that we can't say, this is kind of fake. We just keep seeing good data, and I'm tired of everybody being so negative. We've been positive, and we think the market makes sense. Let's talk about Bank of America. It's cutting a few jobs, about 200 at its investment bank, who said, hey, if you're into financials, right, stay away from banks that have huge investment banking revenue, because there just isn't as much deal making when interest rates are at 5 or 6% versus when they are at 0 or 1%. Here's the big thing. Bank of America, yes, they are cutting, but look how many jobs, 200. Compared to Goldman, 3,200. Compared to Morgan Stanley, 1,600. Bank of America, very retail-focused bank, does not have to cut as much when rates go up and benefits more because of the retail division from that higher interest rate spread. Last but not least, before we get you off to a nice Thursday, Paramount Plus, 56 million subscribers are going to do a price increase. Great execution. Who the Paramount Plus would be a winner in the streaming wars? They've started to simulcast the NFL games that they have rights to. Of course, those used to be CBS. Paramount Plus used to be CBS All Access. So they're giving the NFL games. They have Top Gun Maverick, of course, the biggest movie of the year. And they have all of the Champions League. I think that it's actually soccer, not football, that's driving so much of that subscriber growth. Given the World Cup being last year, given Champions League just getting back underway, I think soccer and underrated component of the Paramount Plus subscriber growth story. If you want some additional info throughout the week, feel free to find me on the internet. I am out there. Until then, you and your family have a terrific Thursday. I'm out.